Good morning, student. In the previous class, we are seeing chapter relation and function, and we are solving the question based on composition of two functions. Okay. Now, students, we see some other question related to that exercise. So let's see. Our first question is: consider the function f from r tends to r given by fx is equal to 4x plus 3, okay, and then so that the function is invertible and find the inverse of f. Okay, so function f from r tends to r given by fx is equal to 4x plus 3 and f inverse is equal to question mark. Okay, and we have to find f inverse. So you know, students, if a function is, the inverse of function exists only when the function is invertible, that is function is bijective, that is function is 1 1 and on 2. So first of all we prove that the given function is 1 1 and on 2. Okay, so for checking 1 1, what we say, let x1 x2 belong to R domain. We write fx1 is equal to fx2, and this is 4x1 plus 3, 4x2 plus 3. So this is cancelled, 4x1, 4x2, x1 is equal to x2. So we can say that for different element in A domain have different image in codomain. Okay, so we write for each element of domain had unique images. Unique image, so function is 1 1. Okay, now for check on 2, you know, we let y is equal to fx always, and this fx is 4x plus 3. So y minus 3 by 4 is equal to x. So students, for each x belong to codomain, there is a pre-image in its domain. So function is onto. Okay, so in this way we can say that the function is onto, and so we write here that function is bijective. This implies f inverse exists, and then inverse of f will be what? X is equal to y minus 3 by 4. F inverse y minus 3 by 4. So f inverse y is equal to y minus 3 by 4, and this will be our f inverse. Okay, so I hope you understand, students. First of all, we have proved that this function is 1 1. For this we have taken two elements of the domain, and fx1 is fx2. So this 3 and 3 cancel, x1 is equal to x2. For each element of domain have unique image, so function is 1 1, and for onto y is fx, so y is equal to this, so x is this. So for each element of x belong to codomain, for r y belong to codomain, there is a pre-image in its domain, so function is onto, and function is 1 1 and onto, it means function is bijective And if the function is bijective, then we can say that f inverse exists, and its inverse will be what? F inverse y, which is y minus 3 by 4. So I hope you understand, students. Now we move to next question. Next question is, consider the function f from r plus tends to f from r plus tends to 4 to infinite, given by fx is x square plus 4. Okay, then so that f is invertible with inverse given, and r plus is the set of all non-negative real number. R plus is set of all non-negative real number. Okay, friends. So first of all, we have to show that this is 1, 1 and onto. Then we have to find its inverse. Okay. So let's start. So we are taking let x1, x2 belong to R plus. So student, if we are taking any element which is positive, we get always positive, and that belongs to the codomain. So we write fx1, fx2, that is x1 is square plus 4, x2 is square plus 4, x1 is equal to x2. Okay, so this x1 is equal to x2. So we say that for each element in domain has unique pre-image. Unique image in domain, in codomain. So function is 1, 1. Now for let check for 2. So we will take let fx is equal to y. So x is equal to under root y minus 4. Okay, students. Now check. If we are taking any value greater than 4 to infinite, we get always an element belong to domain. So we write for each y belong to, for all y belong to codomain, there exists an element x which belong to domain. So function is onto. Okay, so in this way we can say that the function is onto. So this implies f is bisective, and this implies f inverse exists. So inverse will be what, student? So this x is equal to root y minus 4. So we write this f inverse y is 4. This is f inverse. Okay. I hope you understand, students. Let's see once again. Our question is function from r plus 2 tends to r 4 to not defined given by fx is equal to this, and r plus is equal to set of r non-negative real number. So students, when we are taking two elements of this domain, we write x1 x2 belong to r plus fx1 is equal to fx2, which is equal to x1 is equal to x2. So for each element in domain have unique image in codomain. So the function is 1 1. Now onto is let fx is equal to y. So y is equal to x square plus 4. So x is root y minus 4. So students, we are taking for any values of y belong to codomain, there exists an element x belong to its domain. So this function is onto. So we can say that on the basis of your result, the function is bisective because it is 1 1 and onto. So we say that f inverse exists, and inverse will be f inverse y is root y minus 4. Okay. I hope you understand. Now we see another question, students. So next question is, student, consider the function f from r plus tends to minus 5 to infinite given by fx (9x square plus 6x minus 5). So that the function is invertible with inverse f inverse y is equal to root y plus 6 minus 1 by 3. Okay. So at solution, first of all, students, we prove that this function is 1 1. Then we prove it's onto. Okay. So let's start. Let x1 x2 belong to domain. Okay. So we write fx1 is equal to fx2. So this is 9x1 square 6x1 minus 5. 9x2 square plus 6x2 minus 5. So this minus 5 and minus 5 is cancelled. So we write 9x1 square minus 9x2 square plus 6x1 minus 6x2 is 0. So 9 is x1 square minus x2 square. 6x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. Okay, so x1 minus x2 again taking common, we write 9 x1 plus x2 plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, students. And students, we are saying that this is positive quantity. 9x1 plus x2 plus 6 cannot be equal to 0 because this x1 x2 belong to the domain which is positive real number. So when we put any value, this cannot be equal to 0. So write this x1 minus x2 is 0. So x1 is equal to x2. So students, we can see that from here that function is 1 1. Now students, we check for x on 2. So students, we let y is equal to fx and fx is 9x square plus 6x minus 5. Okay. So students, now we write this plus 6x minus 6 plus 1. Okay students, so for this we write this is 3x square and plus 1 plus 2 into 3x into 1 minus 6. Okay students, this we can write like this, and this is 1 and this is, so this we write 3x plus 1 whole square minus 6. Okay, now student, this part we write y plus 6 is equal to plus 1 whole square, y plus 6, 3x plus 1. So we write y plus 6 minus 1 is equal to 3x. So x is equal to y plus 6 minus 1 by 3. Okay students, now this is our x. Now look at it students, if we are taking any element from greater than minus 5 and to infinite, we always get an x which belongs to the domain. Okay, so let's check. Suppose we are taking 0, so 0 belongs to this codomain. So this is 6 minus 1 by 3, and this is belong to the positive real number. Okay, so we write for each y belongs to codomain, there is a preimage in its domain, so function is on. So we can see that this function is onto function. Okay students, and you know, if the function is 1 1 and onto, then we can say that function is 1 1 and onto. This implies f inverse exists. It means that function is invertible and its inverse exists. So we write inverse, which is x is equal to y plus 6 minus 1 by 3, and this can be written as, okay students, and this is, we have to prove that, okay, because the inverse is this. So let's see once again students, our question is function from r plus 10 to this given by fx is equal to this, and so that its inverse will be this. So for proving its inverse students, you know, we first prove that this is 1 1 and onto. Okay, so for 1 1 we have taken two element of domain and taking fx1 is equal to fx2, and from here 9x1 square plus 6x1 minus 5 is equal to 9x2 square plus 6x2 minus 5, and this part is cancelled and this come left hand side and we take x1 minus x2, and this part is positive because when any element, two element of this domain we are taking, so it gives us positive value, so this cannot be 0. So this x1 is equal to x2, and we say that the function is 1 1. Similarly for onto students, we are taking y is equal to fx, and this y is 9x square plus 6x minus 6 plus 1, we write minus 5 like this, and make a square plus b square plus 2ab, and we write 3x plus 1 whole square minus 6, we take left hand side and give us x is this. So for each element y belong to codomain, there exists an image which is belong to its domain, so function is 1 1 and onto. Okay, So we can say that function f inverse exists and its inverse will be x is equal to root y plus 6 minus 1 by 3, and this is our f inverse y, which we have to prove that. Okay, I hope you understand, students. Now we move to next question. Next question is, student, let f from x tends to y be an invertible function, then so that f has unique inverse. Be an invertible function, then we have to prove that f has unique inverse. Okay, so students, we are taking that let f has two inverse, g1 and g2. Okay, and students, you know that f of g1 and we are operating y f of z2, this is equal. Okay, now students, this we can write f of g1y f of z2y, because this both are equal, because this will be equal to iy and this will be also equal to iy. Okay, because two functions are said to be invertible if any function is invertible, then its gof is equal to ix and fog is equal to iy. So this will be equal to iy, this will be equal to iy, so both will be equal. So that's why we have written equal each other. Now students, we are saying that this f and f will be reduced, so we get this. So from here, student, we are seeing that g1 is equal to z2. It means that f have, so we have taken that f has two inverse, let f has two inverses, g1 and g2, but from here we are saying g1 is equal to z2, so we can say that f cannot have two inverses, it has only one inverse. Okay, so this implies f has have a unique inverse. This we have to prove that. First of all, students, we have taken, our question is that f from x tends to y be invertible function. Okay, so if f from x tends to y be an invertible function, it means that there exists another function which is from y tends to x. Then we have to show that the function have unique inverse. Okay, so we have taken that the function given which has two inverse, g1 and g2. So it will be what f of g1y is equal to f of g2y. Okay, so we can write f of this and this cancel, g1y is equal to g2y. So from here we are saying that g1 is equal to g2. It means that we have taken the two inverse f as, this cannot be 2. Okay, it has only one inverse, so f has unique inverse. Okay, I hope you understand. Now we'll take another question, students. Our next question is that consider the function f from f from 1 to 3 tends to ABC given by f1 is equal to A, f2 is equal to B, and f3 is equal to C. Find its f inverse, and so that find f inverse, and so that this. Okay, students, so let solution. So if this is function, then we write f inverse from A, B, C tends to 1 to 3. Okay, students, we write f inverse from y tends to x. Okay, students, so this we can write f inverse A is equal to 1, f inverse B is equal to 2, f inverse C is equal to 3. Okay, so our f inverse is this and this. So students, we have get our f inverse. Now inverse of this will be what? So we write inverse of f inverse is, we write from 1 to 3 tends to A, B, C. That is, our f inverse 1 gives us A, f inverse give us B, f inverse give us C. Sorry, f inverse 2 give B, f inverse 3 gives C. Okay, students, so we are saying that this f inverse of f inverse operated by 1 is A, and this is we have to given, which is 1 operated by f is give us A. Since we can say that our f inverse is equal to f from here. Okay, students, so in this way we can say that our f inverse is equal to f inverse. Students, because students, our f from 1 to 3 tends to ABC given by this is our first equation. And students, we are saying that we have to find f inverse and prove that this part. Okay, this part which is we have to prove that. So students, you know, if a function f from x tends to y, okay, is given, then its inverse will be what? F inverse from y tends to x. Okay, so we have taken like this, f inverse from y tends to x, and f inverse A is equal to 1, f inverse B is equal to 2, f inverse C is equal to 3. From here we are getting. Okay, now we have to find out the inverse of f inverse. Okay, student, so inverse of f inverse we can write f inverse, that is, if we are taking here, so we write f inverse is from x tends to y. Okay, again we get, and this will be equal to our f, like first. So we are seeing again f inverse of inverse is 1, 2, 3 tends to AB, C, and F inverse when we operate 1 we get A, when we operate 2 we get B, when we operated by 3 we get C. And students, look at this first and this. What we are getting when we are operating 1 give A, 2 gives B, 3 gives C. So students, what we are finally getting that this F is equal to F inverse. It means that the inverse of F inverse is equal to the function F. Okay, I hope you understand, students. Students, these are some questions which are very important from your examination point of view, and these are based on the composition of functions and inverse of function. So students, I hope you understand the questions which we have discussed today. Okay, so students, now some other questions we will see in the next class. So thank you so much for today. Okay, now we will meet in the next class. Okay.